welcome back. We are here at Magic Kingdom. The day has finally come. I'm super excited. So come on with me and we're gonna see what the crowd is like and all the different changes are happening at Magic Kingdom. We started our day just like every other day at the security area, and we couldn't get footage of that either, but it was just like the two other parks. You want to take out all of your metal objects, put them in the gray container, and then walk under the scanner with your bag with you, and then you just pick them up on the other end. We are on our way over. We're taking the ferry boat today. I wanted to scope out both things, the monorail and the ferry boat. So today we're going to do the ferry boat and we'll do the monorail later. They have little markings on the floor to indicate where you can stand, and it's literally just circles on the ground where you and your family can group up. They just have them spaced approximately 10 feet apart from each other for larger groups to stand together. So the castle got a beautiful facelift while the parks were empty, and there have been a lot of controversy over the colors and the changing of the original scheme. Let me know what you guys think. I love it. I think it's much more vibrant and it's got new life to it. So Magic Kingdom opens at 9 o'clock. We made it into the park at about 10 o'clock, and you can see that the crowds have already kind of dispersed into the park itself. There's literally no one here at the entrance, and the boat ride was empty. Okay, you got to see it, folks. They still have the band, and that's great. We all know Magic Kingdom for its parades, so as we continue through the day, I'll show you other ways that they incorporate the parades into their day. But for now, here's a little closer look at the castle and its new makeover. We decided to start our day off towards Tomorrowland, and as we made our way there, we spotted our very first washing station right before the gate. So I was hoping to start our day off with the People Mover. It's one of my favorite rides, but sadly it hasn't actually even opened when the parks reopened. They also kept another great tradition, which I'm so happy to see. Can you guess who it is? Chris was able to figure it out within the first few seconds. He's just awesome.
No, it's Goofy, babe.
So from one great classic to another, the Carousel of Progress. One of Walt's original ideas.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress, the latest design in cast iron stove. And the first one keeps 5 gallons of water hot in just $3. Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
So it may seem daunting to see the lines outside of the buildings, but for instance, this one was only a 15-minute wait, and the queue looked really bad on the outside. Okay, so here's the recap. So we are in Tomorrowland. We tried to do the People Mover, and it actually has been shut down since the beginning. They have been trying to do maintenance on it, and they expect it to be open when the park reopened a week and a half ago, but it just didn't work out. So then we jumped onto Carousel of Progress. Always a fun one to do. That is one of Walt's originals. And so it's lovely to see that he's still here. And then we made it into Buzz Lightyear's ride. And now I'm standing behind Stitch, or in front of Stitch, who that is how they're doing character meet and greets over here. We're headed to Space Mountain, so we'll see what it's like. So far, wait times have been pretty decent. Everything has been 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes long. So we'll see you after Space Mountain. So Astro Orbiter dropped from 40 minutes to 10 minutes. Oh, hey, I found a ducky. Ducky walked right by me. Okay, now that I had a squirrel moment, it is now 15 minutes, so we are in line for it. Whoop, whoop. So Astro Orbiters goes around 10 times. So I chose one rotation and slowed it down 10% so we could take a really good look at what the view is around us. Also, you can see the new Tron ride right here, and it looks like it's going to be a really fun ride. So we are here at Tomorrowland Speedway, and they've got 2 lanes loading on the right side, but these 2 are completely not being used right now. So the wait time is still pretty short, even though it's that way, but just kind of wanted to share that. Whee! Let's see how good Chris can drive one of these things. He hasn't driven one since he was 11 years old. And with that, that gives us a total of 5 rides, and we've just completed Tomorrowland. On to the next one. Yay! Barnstormer's only 5 minutes. We gonna have some fun. Whoop, whoop. From the line of the Barnstormers, I didn't realize you could actually get a really good shot of the Tron ride that's going on back here. This is pretty cool.
all the flowers go by.
So in typical Florida weather, it's about to storm. So we pulled out our ponchos. We were gonna do the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but I think it's gonna close for the rain a little bit. So we came over to Ariel's Grotto. Yay! We got out of Ariel's Grotto and it was raining cats and dogs outside. So we seeking shelter in the Peter Pan ride, and it's only 20 minutes. That's kind of a rarity. Alright, so from Peter Pan, we come to It's a Small World. Rain's letting up a little bit, and it's a 20-minute wait, so we'll see what happens when we get out of the ride. As we were crossing underneath the Cinderella's castle, we happened to notice that the water is completely dried out, and they've got some unattractive things here. And plus they built a dam over near Tomorrowland. So that's kind of cool. Wonder what's going on. This is the second type of parade we got to see for the day. It is the infamous Rainy Day Cavalcade. This usually replaces the regular parade on normal rainy days at this time. It's a lot shorter than what it usually is. But it's so fun. We got to see Goofy and Annabelle, and it was great. The song gets stuck in your head big time too, so that's always fun. As we were walking into Frontierland, we got to see yet again another parade. This one they called the Goofy Cavalcade, and I'm leaving the whole clip so you can see kind of just how short it really is. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm totally loving this new sort of parade because you get to keep going along your day and you get these surprise floats that just pop out of nowhere, and they're just so much fun. And finally, we see the castle. Behind Stitch's Great Escape, we got to see the stepsisters on Cinderella's castle. So we'll be taking the tram back to our car for lunch, and they already pre-line everyone up on their individual areas. So the correct information is they do line up one family on each number before the tram opens up. They load them in to one side, and then they'll actually let another family in to the other side. You just have to make sure you stay on separate sides. Okay, so we came back from lunch and we got back into the park, and we are waiting in line for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train now. The queue is pretty much normal. You've got some barricades here and there. You've got some areas that used to be interactive in the line. They say they have a sign now that reads, "For your safety, not available." So this area is completely turned off even. I know you guys remember that these barrels used to roll around and shine little projections up onto here. Now they're completely roped off and not active. Winnie the Pooh, and they have everything blocked off. The little kids used to be able to come into this area and play around with everything, and it is very much so blocked off. So this used to be like a little bee track, and all the kids could push the bees up and down the track. So this used to be the Toad ride, and they changed it to this ride. And over here you can see there's a picture of of Mr. Toad passing the deed over to Owl. Okay, going from Winnie the Pooh ride, we are headed over to the Haunted Mansion, walking past Peter Pan and It's a Small World. And I wanted to mention to you guys that there has been an updated change to the mask policy at Disney World. It doesn't look like it has happened yet at Universal, but if you want to take off your mask, they have the relaxation stations, but people were kind of finding a loophole in if they had food in their hand or they were drinking, they were kind of multitasking where they were standing in line and eating at the same time. and that is no longer allowed. You must be stationary sitting to be able to remove that mask and eat that snack. So just a heads up, I even did it myself, so we've all done it. It's just not allowed anymore. So they still have this queue open, but it looks like, let's see, is everything chained off? Oh no, it's not chained off. That's really odd. Well, that one's chained off, so you can't go there, which means you can't come out this way. And this one's also chained off to come over here, which means you can't come out through here.
Steve?
And, oh yeah, because look, this one says do not enter, but that's normal. You come through here, and end up back over here. Also, we're going right past the shrinking room, or the stretching room. Okay, well that's kind of a bummer, but it makes sense. We are now on the hunt to see how many rides we can do before 7 o'clock. It is 5:40 and we are jumping in line for Big Thunder Mountain. After this, we'll see if we do Space Splash Mountain, and we still have Pirates of the Caribbean and Jungle Cruise. So we'll let you know how we do. From Big Thunder Mountain, we are in line for Big Splash Mountain now, and we want to get on it as many times as we can before they close down for renovation. The big controversy of them changing it over to Princess and the Frog. So I want to take in as much as I can before it changes. It's a good ride. There's a little Mickey. Woo!
Well, the zebra rabbit tail didn't happen yesterday, nor the day before. A long time ago.
cute. Continuing on with the water themed rides, we are now at the Jungle Cruise, and that completes the list of rides that me and Chris wanted to do today. Yay!
So, but you can just wash your shoulder, okay? Don't worry. Yeah, watch your head, watch your step. Please bounce it out early for me. That's okay. I can't be too mad at it. I'm gonna get a slow down right over here. But just around the riverbed. Morning, hey, wonder of the world out by side of water. O2H, O2H. This is what we like to call a little bit of dry humor, believe it or not. And I know what you guys are thinking, it's just water coming out of their trunks. Yes.
Okay, everyone. We just finished the Jungle Cruise, and that means this concludes our first day back at Magic Kingdom. It was a great day. We did a lot of rides, and it was just amazing. The rain wasn't too bad of a spoiler, so we just pulled out our ponchos and kept on going. You can't let the rain slow you down. So, this is Lily with HufflePost signing off, and next time I'll see you at the parks. I don't know how to breathe.